Well, we're almost streaming live.
Okay.
It's not quite up. Okay, now we're live.
Thank you.
So Lamala, I've made you the host now so you can share a screen, but we still got a few minutes.
Shakila, I made you co-host. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Yay, we have a special guest. Yes, Angela.
But you don't want it to, they have you muted and turn.
Okay.
So as we're waiting for maybe one or two others to join us, let's set our intention. We're waiting. And of course, the purpose of this practice is to join in the worldwide day of mourning for all those involved in the devastation of the coronavirus. And I don't know if the other major religions are doing this, but we must all, I think we can also include in this group that we mourn for all the animals who have involved in the problems and complications of the coronavirus. For example, the pigs that are being slaughtered because they're of no use for, you know, the restaurants and so forth, or they can't be taken to the grocery stores to feed people. And also for, we have, we like to remember all the people on the prayer list, especially Mr. Ortegan, who passed away from the effects of the coronavirus, and all other sentient beings who have passed away. And of course, for all those who are in any way involved, who have been affected by the virus, including yourselves, having problems finding food, the problems of being sequestered at home, problems with being able to access medical care, dental care, the groceries, the foods, other products, cleaning products, and so forth that you need. All of those things. So may this virus and all its mutations be wiped out immediately. And may all the pain, suffering, problems, and complications also be completely cleared away this very moment. Okay, now I'd like to share the the puja, so that you won't have to look at your book. Let's see. Okay, I need to move this away. All right. Okay, so. So we'll start with the Refuge and Bodhichitta prayer. Just say 3 times. And of course, before we get started, please set your own individual, personal meditation for doing this practice. May all sentient beings a long, healthy, happy life, free of problems, complications, disease, poverty, pain, suffering, natural disasters, man-made disasters. May whatever they desire be placed close to them by their side. Whenever they have a Dharma question, may Manjughosha appear physically before them and answer the question. And may this be all sentient beings' final samsaric rebirth. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born on a lotus with qualities complete, become a vessel for the transmission of teachings of each and every Buddha in the 10 directions until we attain the full enlightenment. Okay, let's start by reading the Refuge and Bodhichitta prayer 3 times. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, mind, qualities, and activity of all the Tathagatas of the 3 times and 10 directions, source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians, endowed with the wisdom eye. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, mind, qualities, and activity of all the Tathagatas of the 3 times and 10 directions, source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians, endowed with the wisdom eye. Nature incorporating the entire body, speech, mind, qualities, and activity of all Tathagatas of the 3 times and 10 directions, source of 84,000 collections of dharmas, Lord of all Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the kind and glorious holy root and lineage gurus. I seek refuge in the completely enlightened Lord Buddhas. I seek refuge in the holy Dharma. I seek refuge in the Arya Sangha. I seek refuge in the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. I seek refuge in the glorious holy protectors, Dharma protector guardians, endowed with the wisdom eye. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, the Supreme Assembly. By my merit from giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. All sentient beings who, although self and all appearances are Dharmadhatu by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness in the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering in the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering, and I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. All sentient beings who, although self and all appearances are Dhammadhatu by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness in the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering in the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering, and I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. All sentient beings who, although self and all appearances are Dhammadhatu by nature, have not realized it thus. I shall endow with happiness in the causes of happiness. I shall separate from suffering in the causes of suffering. I shall make inseparable from happiness without suffering, and I shall set in equanimity the cause of well-being, free from attachment, aversion, and partiality. For the welfare of all mother sentient beings, I need to attain complete Buddhahood. Therefore, I'm going to engage in the stages of the path, such as prostrating, making offerings and heartfelt requests, entreating the holy minds to grant blessings to the 8 brothers gone to bliss, the Lord Medicine Buddhas with their hosts of retinue deities. To the power of the supreme truth of the Buddhas and Bodhisattva blessings, the might of the 2 collections, and the purity of the Dharmadhatu, may this realm's beings and environment be enriched like Sukhabadi with all the desirable perfections of both samsara and nirvana. Jeweled ground adorned with trees and with ponds, whose bottoms are covered with gold, silver, and pearl dust, flowers strewn and sounding with fragrance rising, human and divine enjoyment, Samanta Bhadra, offerings everywhere. There in the center of a charming jewel palace, on lotuses and lion thrones, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abide. May everywhere be filled with oceans of clouds of offerings which they enjoy, born through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajrasara Pramadanaye Tathagataya Arahate Samaksam Buddhaya Teyata Om Vaje Vaje Mahavaje Mahateja Vaje Mahavidya Vaje Mahabodhichitta Vaje Mahabodhi Mendopasam Kramana Vaje Sarakawa Avarano Vishodhana Vaje Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajrasara Pramadanaye Tathagataya Arahate Samaksam Buddhaya Teyata Om Vaje Vaje Mahavaje Mahateja Vaje Mahavidya Vaje Mahabodhichitta Vaje Mahabodhi Mendopasam Kramana Vaje Sarakawa Avarano Vishodhana Vaje Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vajrasara Pramadanaye Tathagataya Arahate Samaksam Buddhaya Teyata Om Vaje Vaje Mahavaje Mahateja Vaje Mahavidya Vaje Mahabodhichitta Vaje Mahabodhi Mendopasam Kramana Vaje Sarakawa Avarana Vishodhana Vaje Soha. Now we go to the extensive version. By the power of truth of the three rare sublime ones, the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the great wealth of the completed two collections, and the sphere of phenomena being pure and inconceivable, may these piles of clouds of offerings arising through transformation by the Bodhisattvas, Arya Samandabhadra, Manjusha, and so forth, unimaginable and inexhaustible, equaling the sky, arise, and in the eyes of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions be received. Compassion protectors in degenerate times, 7 Sukatas, Buddha Shakyamuni, Holy Dharma, Bodhisattvas, and guardians. Invited as a support and protective refuge to protect others and myself, may you come here, gather, and grant your blessings. Root Guru, whose kindness is without equal, King of the Shakyas, Manjushu, Shantarekshita, and so on, holding in their hands this profound sutra, to the direct and lineage gurus, I prostrate. To the compassionate ones who liberate destitute beings, 7 Sukatas, Buddha Shakyamuni and Holy Dharma, Manjushu, Kyabdro, Vajrapani, Brahmanishvara, and Maharajas and Yakshas, I prostrate. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues, request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Great Bhagavan Assembly, pray listen. 7 Sukatas, just as you promised. Your previous prayers will be fulfilled during the final period of Shakyamuni's teachings. Pray show me in actuality it is true. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, renowned and glorious King of X and signs, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pleasures you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Golden and collar with mudra of granting refuge, will accomplish 8 prayers majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations. Glorious one of Buddha field unconquered by others. To renowned glorious King of excellent signs, I prostrate. In flowers of the major marks, flourishing and pure, anthers of minor signs, such a beautiful body. One who sees, hears, or thinks of you is glorified. To renowned glorious King of essence signs, I prostrate. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Through the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, and offering, may all sentient beings such as ourselves be free from epidemics, execution, criminals, and spirits, have faculties fully complete, have the continuum of suffering and negativities cut, not fall to lower realms, and experience the happiness of humans and gods. With hunger, thirst, and poverty pacified, may there be wealth without torments of body such as bindings and beatings, without harm of tigers, lions, and snakes, with conflict pacified, endowed with loving minds and relieved from fear of flood as well, may we pass to fearless bliss. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as renowned and glorious King of excellent signs, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, King of melodious sound, brilliant radiance of skill, adorned with jewels, moon, and lotus, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Yellow in color, with mudra of granting the supreme, will accomplish 8 prayers majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations. Glorious one of the Buddha field endowed with jewels, I prostrate to King of melodious sound. Well adorned with jeweled moon and lotus, wisdom expanded and mastery of all noble objects, endowed with a mind as deep as the ocean, I prostrate at the feet of King of melodious sound. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Through the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may the distracted flourish in the dharma, have wealth and goods of humans and gods, without torment at conception, be always born human, never be separated from bodhichitta, increase in virtuous dharma, purify obscurations, and attain the happiness of humans and gods. May we be freed from being separated from the spiritual guide, from dark ages, spirit harm, death, and enemies, and from the dangers of isolated places. May we have enthusiasm for making offerings and performing ritual services. May lesser beings have samadhi, mindfulness, strength, the dharani of non-forgetfulness, and attain supreme wisdom. May tormenting fires be cooled. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as King of melodious sound, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, stainless excellent gold, great jewel accomplishes all vows, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pleasures you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Golden in color like the river Tsambu with Dharma teaching mudra, having accomplished 4 prayers majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations, glorious one of the Buddha field, incense filled, I prostrate to stainless excellent gold. Paramount among golds like the gold of the river Tsambu, blazing with more radiance than 1,000 suns, body like a stainless golden stupa, I prostrate to stainless excellent gold. Paramount among golds like the gold of the river Tsambu, blazing with more, okay, we did that already. I make every collection of offerings aptly arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. Let's see. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. To the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may the short-lived gain longevity, the poor full wealth, may combatants come to have loving minds, may we not be without training and fall to the lower realms, but be bound by our vows and never without bodhicitta. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as stainless excellent gold, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Light red in color with mudra of meditated equipoise. Will accomplish 4 prayers majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations. Glorious one of the Buddha field without sorrow, I prostrate to supreme glory, free from sorrow. Pass beyond sorrow, attain to supreme bliss, pacify our sentient beings, free poisons and sufferings. Protector of beings of the 6 realms, to the glorified one, supreme glory, free from sorrow, I prostrate. I make every collection of offerings action arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. To the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may sorrow and the like always be pacified, and life be long and happy. May the conqueror's light increase bliss and joy in the house. We have brightness, beauty, and wealth unharmed by spirits. May we have love for each other, and may there be no disease. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as supreme glory, free from sorrow, and cause them to light. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Lotus Ocean proclaimed Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pledges you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Pink in color with mudra of teaching the Dharma, who accomplished 4 prayers majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations. Glorious one of the Buddha field victory banner of Dharma, I prostrate to Lotus Ocean and proclaim Dharma. Great sound of Dharma conquering adversaries, endowed with speech as deep as the ocean, pacifier of beings suffering without exception. I prostrate to Lotus Ocean proclaim Dharma. I make every collection of offerings aptly arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Through the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves may always have perfect view and faith, hear the sound of Dharma, and be enriched with Bodhichitta. For the sake of resources, may we give up negativities, may wealth increase. May we abide in love, have long lives, and be content. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete. Become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as Lotus Ocean proclaim Dharma, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom and ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of an ocean of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of notion of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of notion of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of notion of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, delightful King of clear knowing, supreme wisdom of notion of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pleasures you may ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Correlated with mudra of granting the Supreme, who accomplished 4 prayers majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations, glorious one of the Buddha field ocean of jewels, I prostrate to King of clear knowing. Mind of profound Dharma wisdom difficult to fathom, sporting in the pure sphere of truth, one who sees all knowable objects directly, I prostrate to King of clear knowing. I make every collection of offerings aptly arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. To the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, and offering, for all sentient beings such as ourselves, may the distracted be free of malice and rich in goods. May those on evil paths to lower realms attain the 10 virtues. May those controlled by others gain perfect independence, and all have long life, hear the names, and be virtuous. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as King of Clear Knowing, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pleasures you made ripen upon myself and all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Blue in color with mudra of granting the supreme will accomplish 12 pairs majestic with the glory of 2 accumulations. Glorious one of the Buddha field, Lapis Light, I prostrate to medicine guru, King of doctors, Bhagavan with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of lower realms, dispel of disease and the 3 poisons. I prostrate to medicine Buddha, Lapis Light. I make every collection of offerings aptly arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Through the force of hearing the conqueror's name, expressing it, remembering, prostrating, and offering, may each and every sentient being such as ourselves all become like you, graced with marks and signs. May the light dispelling darkness, the enjoyment, wisdom, and skillful means be inexhaustible. May those attracted to mistaken and lesser paths enter Mahayana paths and all be beautified by their vows. May we be free from pain caused by immorality, be complete in faculties and without disease, and have abundant goods. May those disillusioned with the weakest conditions always have powerful faculties, and may we be free from Mara's noose and perverse viewpoints. May those tormented by kings gain bliss, and those who out of hunger support themselves through negativity be satisfied with food received in accordance with the Dharma. May hardships of heat and cold be pacified, and all good wishes be fulfilled. Endowed with morality that pleases the Aryas, may we be liberated. And when we pass away from this life, may we be born from a lotus in that Buddha field, qualities complete, become a vessel for transmitting the teachings of conquerors, such as medicine guru, King of doctors, and cause them delight. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. To the Bhagavan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Please may the pleasures you may ripen upon all sentient beings right now. May all my pure prayers succeed immediately. Golden in color with earth pressing mudra, who through the force of unique great compassion and enthusiasm became the glorious one of this, the fearless world system, I prostrate to the supreme leader, head of the Shakyas, born in the Shakya lineage out of skillful means and compassion. Unchallenged by others, conquer Mars' forces, body majestic as golden Mount Meru, I prostrate to the king of the Shakyas. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities. Rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Pray, bless us and all beings who lack a protector, to receive here immediately without exception the benefits taught by the Supreme Teacher in the extensive Sutra ritual of Medicine Buddha. Supreme lamp dispelling the darkness of ignorance, foremost of medicines alleviating suffering and disease. To the entire sublime jewel of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Supreme lamp dispelling the darkness of ignorance, foremost of medicines alleviating suffering and disease. To the entire sublime jewel of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Supreme lamp dispelling the darkness of ignorance, foremost of medicines alleviating suffering and disease. To the entire sublime jewel of Dharma, I prostrate, offer, and go for refuge. Homage to the Mother of Victorious Ones, perfection of wisdom and holy dharma of the three vehicles, who totally destroys the dark seed of suffering's cause and uproots the pain of suffering completely. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities. Rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. To the blessings of the truth of the holy Dharma jewel, may I and all others henceforth in all our lives practice the Buddhist teachings in their entirety, exactly as the Buddhas intended. The conqueror's heart commitments were invoked by 36,000 sons of Sugatas, including Manjushri, Kabdrol, and Vajrapani. Thus requested, they proclaimed the sutra's benefits. Pray and manifest all of them for me here and now, and to the worldly protector Yaksha leaders as well, as you promised to do before previous teachers, to stop enemies, harmers, and epidemics. Pacify all conflict and increase physical and mental bliss, increase wealth, power, property, crops, and lifespan, accomplish these desired goals as we wish, and always protect us without break. Okay, so before we start the mantra recitation, we're going to do the common pronunciation and not the standard before that. And we'll do that 7 times out loud. And then there's the common pronunciation for this short mantra. So we'll do that for the rest of the mala to ourselves, except for the last one, which we'll say together. I'm going to stop the screen sharing for just a moment. So if you don't have your mala, you can go get it. So let's start with the long mantra 7 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vekanse Guru Vedura Taba Razaya Tata Gataya Arhate Samyaksam Buddhaya Teata Om Vekanse Vekanse Maha Vekanse Vekanse Radza Samugate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vekanse Guru Vedura Taba Ratsaya, Tata Gataya, Arhate, Sammaksa, Buddhaya, Teyata, Om Bekanse, Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Bekanse, Raja Samukate, Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse, Guru Vedura, Taba Ratsaya, Tata Gataya, Arhate, Sammaksa, Buddhaya, Teyata, Om Bekanse, Bekanse, Maha Bekanse, Bekanse, Raja Samukate, Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Vedurya Tabaratsaya Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samukate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Vedurya Tabaratsaya Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Radha Samugate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Vedurya Tabaratsaya Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Radha Samugate Soha. Om Namo Bhagavate Bekanse Guru Vedurya Tabaratsaya Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Bekanse Bekanse Maha Bekanse Bekanse Raja Samugate Soha. Teyata. Teyata Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Radha Samugate Soha. Guru, whose kindness is without equal, King of the Shakyas, Manjushri, Shantarikshita, and so on, holding in their hands this profound sutra, to the direct and lineage gurus I prostrate. To the compassionate ones who liberate destitute beings, to the seven Sugatas, Buddha, Shakyamuni, and the Holy Dharma, to Manjushri, Kabdro, Vajrapani, Brahma, and Ishvara, and the Maharajas and Yakshas I prostrate. I make every collection of offerings actually arranged and emanated through the force of mantra, samadhi, and aspiration. I confess all downfalls and negativities, rejoice in virtues. Request and beseech and dedicate such virtues as these to the great enlightenment. Whatever I've done or caused to be done that was unprepared or degenerated or done with my deluded mind, please be patient with all of these. Whatever the beings of this degenerate age have done, of lesser merit mixed with ignorant delusions that did not fulfill the hour's wishes, please be patient with these as well. Under the influence of miserliness, lacking in skill, having made bad offerings or faulty arrangements, O protector endowed with great compassion, please be patient with these as well. Whatever was superfluous or left undone, degeneration in parts of the ritual, or whatever was forgotten, please be patient with these as well. By remaining here together with this image, for the sake of all migrators, may you grant us long life without illness, power, and superattainment. Om Sutta Benzaye Soha. The hosts of medicine Buddha deities, pervading all directions around a space with perfection. Some raining down multicolored lotuses, some singing song requesting goodness, some acting to conquer Mars and obstruct us, and all bestowing on you supreme good fortune. Know this full well and be very joyful, and I shall voice sweet melody expressing auspiciousness. Supreme teacher of humans, gods, touching my crown to your feet of jewel moonlight, grants the glory of good fortune of Kumuda, flowers blossoming, to Manindra, moon of expounders, I prostrate. Manjushri and great abbot, Shantarikshita, Sri Sandetsan, Atisha, father and sons, second conqueror, Losang Drapa, and so on. So the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of the supreme mood and lineage gurus, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon, may be auspicious to enjoy the glory of perfection. Accomplishing a supreme ocean of prayers invoking truth. During the teachings declined for protectorless beings or untamed by other sunlight conquerors, through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities, those seven Sugatas protectors during degenerate times, may all negativity and generation be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon. May it be auspicious to enjoy the glory of perfection. Arising well from the broad lotus-like tongue of the Lord of the able ones, especially exalted even in the later days of the Shakya's teachings, such that if performed, one gains the essence of immorality's ambrosia, through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of that king of the vast and profound Sutra Pitaka, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon, may it be auspicious to enjoy the glory of perfection. So the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of those children of the lineage performing the sutra ritual by simply reciting the names of the kings of doctors of all realms, 10 directions, and with the especially extensive prayers for the teacher of Buddha and Sugatas, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon, may it be auspicious to enjoy the glory of perfection, accomplished through the compassion mantra of the Sugatas, through faith, samadhi, and words of truth, construction of jewels, abode of 3 jewels beyond the 3 realms, through the auspiciousness of all collected good qualities of that supreme Buddha field equal to Sukhavati, may all negativity and degeneration be ended, and bliss and goodness increasing like the waxing moon, may it be auspicious to enjoy the glory of perfection. So before we read the dedication prayers, I'd like to thank all the members and the friends of the Kadamba Center for sponsoring this Medicine Buddha puja on this day of mourning. And so on the second line of the dedication prayers, where it says, may I quickly attain the state of Guru Buddha, would you please stay, may I quickly attain the state of Medicine Buddha as instructed by our teacher, Geshe Gillick. Due to the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of Medicine Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel Bodhichitta that has not risen, arise and grow, and that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. Just as the brave Manjushri and Samantabhadra to realize things as they are, I too dedicate all these merits in the best way that I may follow their perfect example. I dedicate all these roots of virtue with the dedication praised the best by the victorious ones thus gone of the 3 times, so I might perform good works. Due to the merits accumulated over the 3 times by myself and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, which are empty from their own side, may the eye who's empty from its own side, achieve the state of enlightenment, which is empty from its own side, and lead all sentient beings who are empty from their own side to that state as quickly as possible by myself alone. Because of all the merits of the 3 times created by me and all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and other sentient beings, may there be no wars, famines, disease, quarreling, fighting, or unhappy minds. May there be great prosperity, and may everything needed to be easily obtained. May all the human beings in the world be guided by spiritual leaders, teaching only Dharma, and may everyone enjoy the happiness of Dharma. Okay, so now the long life prayers. Let's see, this is a little bit big. All right. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. The one who masters speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa Bliss and Void, Lama Ornament of Yellow Hat tradition, these remain until samsara ends. You uphold the subduers from our way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplished magnificent prayers honoring the 3 jewels, protector of myself and others, your disciples. Please, please live long. Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Venerable Lama.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Venerable Lama.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for coming and joining and adding your energy to this.